we head out for the day, I want him out of here.
I can't shove him out. He needs looking after.
Fine. We'll drop him at the hospital en route.
It's not just his injuries. The poor man's scared and lonely. He doesn't seem to have a friend left in the world.
Well, tough. He is a magnet for trouble, and I'm not having his little loan shark friends coming round here.
Billy, he just took a beating to save me from being hurt.
So, you've done your good Samaritan bit. You're quits. Just put him out of your mind and let's you and I get out there and have a good day. You said we should get to know each other better. Well, Derbyshire Dales is just the place to do that.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Billy, I'm sorry you've taken the day off specially, but I want to stay and look after Adam.
What has got into you? This is the guy that you were doing everything to avoid.
That was before I got to know him.
He is so devious.
Adam's helped me a lot already.
He's playing mind games with you, Sarah. That was always his style.
Why? What's he got to gain?
Well, he's told you he's broke for a start. Wouldn't surprise me if he was after hotel shares.
Oh, he knows they're in the hands of the lawyers.
All the same, he's the last person on God's earth I wouldn't trust.
Look, I've still got all these questions in my head about Mum, and I feel Adam's helping me find the answers.
Okay. Let's you and I go out for this drive and we'll talk all of this through.
I'm not in the mood for a day out.
Hey, come on. I don't get time out that often. You need to grab me while you can.
Another day,
I booked this lunch at a fantastic restaurant in Edale.
No.
So you'd rather stay here and babysit Adam than come out with me?
Don't put it like that. It's not an either or. Adam needs my help.
I'm gonna get dressed.
Well, how long until we have to start throwing away the food?
Ah, great, Joe. Have you got a couple of minutes?
2 hours?
I don't believe this. Does it look like it? Billy's off, we are way behind with the special breakfast orders, and just to make my day, one of the freezers is packed up.
I just want to explain a couple of things.
Oh, well, that's good.
What's good?
They can be here within the hour.
Well, how long is it going to take them to fix it?
Did you hear that? Yeah, well, I suppose so, yeah. All right, thanks anyway. Bye.
Well?
They won't know till they look at it.
Oh, Billy's going to kill me.
Joe, we need to keep these prawns frozen. We need them for tomorrow night. Shall I put them in an ice bucket or something?
I don't know.
Yes or no?
Okay, yes. Minty, give him a hand.
Joe, I can't. I've got a date with Jenny tonight. I don't want to go smelling the prawns.
Minty, just do it.
For a minute there, you sounded just like Chef.
I want a break, Joe. I want you to know I'm going to talk to Mandy really soon.
Why bother? When she came in with the baby, you look like you were fitting into the Stocks tribe really well.
Oh, come on, Joe.
Look, I don't want to hear any more. It's always the same. Look, when or if you talk to Mandy, then come and speak to me. Until then, just leave me alone. Can't you see I've got problems?
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Really sorry.
Where's Sarah?
In the shower, which gives us time for a little chat.
I really appreciate you letting me stay.
If it was up to me, last night you would have kept in a cardboard box somewhere.
I understand your feelings.
Oh, I don't think you do. So, for your benefit, let me spell them out for you. I don't trust you one little bit.
Prison has changed me a lot, Billy. I'm not the man you used to know.
From where I'm sitting, you're still the same slippery Adam you always were.
Well, I pray that I can prove you wrong, Billy. May we all rejoice at the conversion of a sinner.
You can't fool me with that born-again mumbo-jumbo. You'll never change.
I can't blame you for your skepticism.
What do you want from Sarah?
Nothing.
You're playing head games with her, and it stops now.
You've got it all wrong.
If anything happens to her, I'll finish off where your little friends left off. Understand?
How are you feeling?
Like I've done 10 rounds with Mike Tyson.
Now, are you sure nothing's broken?
No, my ribs ache a little bit. I'm okay, honestly.
Well, in that case you can go home then.
Billy, please.
Listen, I booked us in early for lunch, so we really should make a move.
I can't.
I'm sorry I'm causing so much trouble.
It's okay. Billy will come round.
So this is Adam's minder then. I don't think we need to worry about him, do you?
If it's a nice day, the hotel grounds will make a fantastic backdrop for the wedding photos. Una, love, this is the place you got the push from.
That don't bother me. It's still the nicest place in Kingsoak for a wedding reception, and that's what's important.
It's certainly not cheap.
And neither are we.
No, but we're not millionaires.
Dave, you said this time round it was going to be really special.
And so it will be, my love.
What are you guys doing here?
We're just checking out the prices for Mum and Dad's wedding.
Well, I hate to love you and leave you, but I'm stocking up in the cellar, so...
Hang on a second, son.
We got some good news for you.
After we finish sorting out my flat, we're going to redecorate Una's old place.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So you, Mandy and Holly can have the place all done up push.
Really excited. It'll make it like our own place.
Well, you could say thank you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, great, thanks. I got to speak to Phil. It's about work, so, you know. Phil, mate, you're a lifesaver.
I wanted to bump into you, actually. You're a world traveller. Where's a good place to take Nicola on a weekend abroad?
Get me out to the bar and you can have my undivided attention.
Shouldn't you get in touch with your business contacts?
No point. They're both out of the country until this afternoon.
Well, can you leave a message to say that it's urgent they get back to you as soon as possible?
There is no need to panic. I will soon have the money.
I need to go and get some more milk. I could do with some fresh air.
You still got the letters?
I picked them up in the church. What are they, Adam?
Read them.
Why was she writing to me?
It was after you came over here for our wedding. She wanted to keep in touch. But, your father wasn't happy about it, so he returned them.
I can't. They were sent so long ago. I mean, what's the point in reading them now?
I thought you wanted to know more about Jill.
I do, but they're her words, their thoughts. This'll be the nearest I've been to her since I was 8.
Are you frightened that those letters will make you change your mind about her?
I've dealt with this all my life by trying to be completely cold about her. And now she's gone, why am I trying to get close to her again?
Maybe it is simpler if you leave things the way they are with you hating her. It's easier to go with what you know.
You make me sound so horrible.
I don't mean to. I know how hard it is for you.
I don't need to read them now, they can wait.
Put them on one side. But I bet until you do read them, they will nag away at you.
I hardly slept last night, worrying about whether I should look at them or not.
Sarah, the choice is yours. Read them. Face up to the truth. Or forget that they ever existed. And burn them.
What are you doing here?
Long story.
I thought you were driving Sarah out into the country today.
Yeah, so did I.
Bit early, isn't it?
It's never too early for a good single malt.
Not like you. So where is Sarah?
Oh, she's back at my flat. Taking a stroll down memory lane. With Adam Chance.
What?
Don't ask. Just... it's like there's some kind of weird bonding going on between them over Jill.
And you allowed this to happen?
It's not a question of allow. Sarah's her own woman. It's her decision.
Billy, it's your flat. Chuck him out. Nobody wants him in Kingsoak. Would you want him in your flat? I certainly don't want him in this hotel.
Yeah, but my main worry is if I chuck Adam out now, the mood she's in, she'll go with him.
Oh, dear. Trouble.
Fancy a drink?
No, Billy, I'm working.
I don't suppose you fancy a trip out to the Derbyshire Dales, do you?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll drop everything, get Beena or one of the chambermaids to look after the hotel.
Just a thought.
Actually, it's a nice one. Sick to death of slogging myself stupid over this place. Yeah, it'd be lovely to escape for a day.
Come on, then. Be a rebel.
We've done this before, not long ago, remember?
Yeah. I seem to remember you enjoyed it.
It was fun.
Different. Exciting. Daring.
Okay, but not Derbyshire. I need to feel that I'm close enough to be in contact.
Well, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, I'll tell Beena that I'm on the mobile.
Yes. But that it'll be switched off.
Oh, Adam. I don't know what to do.
Just get rid of them. I can tell you all about Jill and what she thought about you. We can do it gradually over the weeks, months.
But wouldn't I always regret having thrown away the chance to read them?
Sarah, I can't help you on this one. The decision has to be yours.
It's a bit spooky reading these now she's dead.
You are just like your mother.
What?
Whatever faults Jill may have had, she never flinched from the truth. You're the same. Anybody else would have burnt these letters and forgotten all about them.
Listen to this. How pretty you look, my darling. All dressed up last week. You made me so proud. I want you to come and visit as often as you can. Our time together made me so happy, and I want to do it over and over again. Think of all the fun we can have together. Remember, Mummy thinks of you lots and lots. Can't wait to see you soon. All my love, forever my angel. Why didn't Dad let me see these?
I think your father and your stepmother felt that it would be too confusing for you.
Don't understand.
No, not that one.
Why not?
I didn't realize that was in with the others.
You've read this?
Yes.
But these are my letters.
That is something else. It's earlier this year. It's your mother's suicide note.
You said I was like Jill. Never flinched from the truth.
You're not ready for that one.
I've not come this far to stop. I've just drunk half a bottle of vodka, but it hasn't changed anything. I still feel so empty inside. Tried calling Sarah Jane again today, but no news. She must hate me more than anything. And she's not the only one. I loathe myself more than I can put into words. It's clear that I will never see her again. And without her, I have nothing. I don't want to be any more trouble to myself or to anyone else. I thought she didn't love me. She did.
You okay?
Not really.
Do you see now? Not a day went by that she didn't think about you.
Or I thought about hating her.
But you'd no idea how Jill felt. Now you do.
Thank you, Adam, for your help.
You mean a lot to me, Sarah.
We hardly know one another.
If things had been different, we'd know each other really well by now.
What do you mean?
After I married Jill, I realized how much it hurt her being away from you. I made inquiries about visiting rights. But your father made it very difficult for us.
I didn't know that.
I wanted you to be part of our family back then. After all, I am your stepfather.
Yes, I suppose you are.
I promised Jill at the grave that whatever it took, I would make you see the truth about her, and that I would try to look after you.
I'm grateful, Adam, but I really don't need looking after.
Okay, look out for them.
Like you did at the church.
After all, your father is not around. Do you good to have somebody older in the background there for advice and support.
I guess it wouldn't hurt.
I think Jill would definitely approve.
We were going to have some coffee. I'll go down the shop and get some milk.
Wait until she comes back. I want a little chat with the both of them.
Hi, Chloe.
Hey, Ash.
All right, mate.
All right, buddy. Ah, so this is Jenny.
The man himself, Mr. Desmond White.
Hiya.
How you doing? So, Stu had a nervous breakdown, yeah?
Not quite. I sat her down with a beer and the phone number to the Samaritans, so... What are you doing in here by yourself?
Just thinking about what's going to happen when I get my paternity results. I'll have to sort out when I can have Holly to look after.
Look, I know I've said it before, mate, but don't get your hopes up, yeah?
Why?
Because the baby might not be yours.
She is.
You can't be definite. My cousin Richard had a similar thing happen to him. It was his ex-girlfriend.
So?
Well, I had a test and felt as sure as you were. Thing was, his ex had a one-night stand with us together and he didn't tell her about it. Turns out, Richard wasn't the dad.
Oh, just butt out, don't you? I know, all right?
Hold on, Jenny was only trying to help.
No, she's not. She's trying to mess with my head.
I was just saying.
Well, don't. It's my business, all right? I'll see you later.
You like Sarah a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm very jealous.
I just wanted to hurt you.
It worked.
Okay, when you blew me out for the second time. Second time, eh? I was just so devastated.
Billy, I didn't blow you out.
No, what would you call it then?
This isn't about you, Billy. I just felt such guilt about Patrick. Look, my marriage wasn't over. It wasn't that simple. Mark and Nicola felt such resentment towards us for our affair.
I know.
And they are my children, and for that reason alone, it couldn't continue.
How do you think they feel about us now?
What do you mean?
What? If you and I were to...
I don't know.
You all right?
Didn't do too well with Des.
He's just really wound up over this paternity situation. Wasn't you?
I shouldn't have mentioned about my cousin.
You were trying to be helpful.
Yeah, but I felt like I put my foot in it. Seems I'm good at that.
Don't talk daft. You're a really thoughtful person.
Do you think so?
I know so.
Des is your best mate. I just want him to like me.
Listen, everything's cool.
I mean, to you so good.
What do you mean?
You always try and make me feel better about myself.
Hey, you're the best. I decided to go out with you, didn't I?
I'm making some lunch.
Thanks. You going to read any more?
Not now. I think I've had enough revelations for one day.
You know, I've been thinking. I want to get myself back on my feet and buy a little flat in the village.
Nice idea.
Come and visit me if you wanted to.
Let's just take one thing at a time, eh?
Yes, yes, of course. You know, it would really please Jill to know that we are becoming friends. You all right?
Yes. Well, it's just... I don't know how to say this.
I would rather that we were honest with each other.
I need to know for sure whether you killed my mother. Did you?
Please! Your time is up, Chance.
Listen, thanks for the advice, mate. No, it's fine, don't worry. Nicolai's gonna love Amsterdam. And it's dead easy to get to as well. I hope so.
Right, I want to go abroad, not back to school.
Planning on holiday?
No, me and Nicola are going abroad to work.
What?
Something like PSO, helping the third world. Or working with tourists somewhere.
But you can't.
Why not?
Because you gotta finish your A-levels.
Well, I can always drop out and then come back and do them.
What about me and you?
Sorry?
I thought we were planning to get back together again.
Well, I'm not going away forever, and you can always come out and visit.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be here.
I don't want to be here, Phil. There's a big wide world out there.
I can't believe this.
What was that all about?
You want to know the craziest thing?
Go on.
Well, if Patrick was alive, we'd still be together.
Yeah, probably.
Well, like I say, it's only a casual thing between me and Sarah.
I hear what you're saying, Billy. This is stupid. We're both adults, and maybe we should stop beating around the bush. Maybe we should...
Maybe we should... Oh, no. Sarah.
Oh,
You're late, aren't you? I thought you were only working for a few hours this morning.
Yeah, we got busy.
You all right?
No, not really.
Bad day.
Would have been nice if you'd have consulted me about your mum's house.
They're only decorating it for us.
Didn't you think I may not have wanted them to go through all that effort and expense?
It's fine. They're doing it for me and my family.
I'm gonna get a beer.
Ray, my mum and dad are being really kind. Why are you being so negative about everything?
Well, maybe that's the way I feel.
Is that so?
Can we just stop pretending, Mandy?
What are you talking about?
We had an arrangement. Yeah, I would help you with Holly and I'd move into the flat with you. I've done my side of the bargain, so I want my own life back.
Which means what?
I want to go where I want, when I want, and with who I want. If I'm going to have a relationship, I'll be discreet about it, but you can't stop me having one.
Ray, you're messing me around. You're still my husband.
In name only.
No, things have changed.
What are you talking about?
We're a family. We work well together.
Oh, how can you be so blind?
How can you be so cruel?
It's what we agreed.
Fine. There's one way to change that, isn't there? Can I have the number for the Australian High Commission, please? Yeah, the main switchboard's fine.
You wouldn't dare.
You want to bet?
No.
What a mess.
Never mind the mess. What about Sarah?
Billy.
God, Kate. What's happened to her?
Later tonight, a surprise proposal leaves Paige in a whirl and Stamp running for his life. That's The Bill at 9:45. Here next this afternoon, Where the Heart Is.